What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Fighters Corner stream here on the Dead or Alive Game channel. I'm your host, Master, the community manager for Team Ninja, and I'm here to tell you everything that's going on in the world of DOA. So with that said, I don't want to hold you guys up. Let's talk about all the interesting things going on. For those of you guys that don't know or haven't seen this channel before, make sure you follow the channel and enable the notifications so you guys don't miss any of the streams. And if you happen to miss a stream live, it's okay. We got you covered. We have the VODs here on the channel, and we also have them on YouTube on the Team Ninja Studio YouTube channel. So if you haven't seen it already, you can go onto their YouTube channel right now, which is youtube.com/Team Ninja Studio, and check out past streams. A quick update, though. On one of the previous streams, Twitch had an issue where it was deleting several videos. We were able to recover at least one of them, and we reposted it here on Twitch if you prefer to watch your videos here on the VODs from Twitch. So just keep that in mind. If you missed it, one of the earlier streams was deleted by accident through Twitch. They had a little bug, but we were able to get it back. So check that out if you missed one of the earlier streams. Now, with that said, if you guys are one of the newcomers to the Dead or Alive franchise, maybe you just picked up Dead or Alive 5 Last Round Core Fighters, which over 10 million people have downloaded it, which is incredible. We have a Did You Know series. For those of you guys just trying to get into the swing of things, the Did You Know series will help you learn about the game, as well as maybe some features you may have overlooked, and maybe level up your overall gameplay in the game. So definitely check that out. You can check that out on the YouTube channel of the Team Ninja Studio on there on YouTube. With that said, let's go ahead and hop into the ESL European Cup. Now, guys, this happens every Saturday. I'm not sure if you guys know this still, but it happens every Saturday for the European players in the European region, of course. If you're part of that region, you can register 100% for free. Don't miss out. It's 100% free, and the winner will get a DLC for winning the cup. And I believe it's a season pass number 7, which you get automatically for free for winning the cup. Remember, registration is free, and the DLC is automatically given to the winner. There's nothing to lose, guys. You might as well take advantage of it and compete against some of the best in that region. Now, for North America, there is a sale going on for the DLC, a North American sale. It's called the Spring Sale, happening on the PlayStation Store. It started on March 27th, but it doesn't end until April 17th. So if you've missed out, trust me, it's still available. It ends on the 17th of April. And if you're a PlayStation Plus member, you get additional savings. So check it out. Go into the store. If you've been trying to get some of those extra characters because you've still been on Core Fighters, now is the perfect time to do it. Trust me, guys. Now, with that said, there is an offline event coming up. It's Summer Jam 12, happening August 31st through the 2nd of September. It's really early. You guys can check it out. It's several months ahead. All these links are going to be posted in the chat. So stay, if you guys are watching this live, just keep an eye out on the chat because all these links will be posted up in there. There's other information coming out in the future for more events. DOA in Dallas, some people have been asking about that. DOA in Dallas will be taking place on the 9th. It'll happen in Fort Worth, Texas. It's the same place that happened the year before if you guys were a part of it. More information on that later. But today we have a special guest. If you guys weren't aware, there is a guest today, and we will be introducing them shortly. This person has been competing for several years, has a lot of history with the franchise, has been a part of the community for a very long time, and I'm excited to bring him on here. I want to introduce Eric, also known as Rikuto. Rikuto, how you doing, my ninja?
Hey, what's going on?
You doing good?
Yeah, doing great.
Awesome. Obviously, you've been a part of the community for a very long time. Can you probably tell? I mean, I've known you for a long time. So for the people that may be tuning in for the first time, how long have you been competing in DOA, or how long have you been playing the franchise? How did you get into it?
Oh, man. I think the first time I probably played the games, it had to have been DOA 2 Hardcore on PS2. I must have been like 12 years old.
Wow, yeah. DOA 2 Hardcore.
12 or 13, yeah. You know, for reference, I'm 30 now, so that was a long time ago.
Wow.
The first time I ever competed in a tournament was 2002. First time I ever won one was 2003, and I mean, I've told you this story a long time ago, but man, terrible prizes, horribly run, but it's how I got into the community. You know, you got to start with these small fringe events, and then you know, it went from there.
Yeah, I mean, it just starts off with, you know, a lot of the grassroots stuff. Obviously, we know a lot of that, and you know, you got to get started somewhere, you know, especially so early on when tournaments were kind of like rare to us, you know what I mean? So you got to kind of go through some of these early tournaments, earn your stripes, but this is what kind of starts that fire, right? It kind of like gets you started and be
Yeah.
like, you know what, I want to be a part of this more.
I think the first time I ever actually fought somebody who was like seriously competitive about the game, it was when I first discovered DOA Central, and I think actually back then they were still on like Morris's old like home gamers website or something, if you remember that.
Yeah,
and,
dude. Yeah, I do.
Oh man. And I went in there after I saw some combo video that Tom Brady had made, and I came in trash talking saying, oh, I could beat this guy. I just won this tournament in my local. I'm better than him, and all this, that, and the other. And so he was so mad at me that he paid for my plane ticket to fly down to New York City. And
wow.
And these four guys they beat the tar out of me. Like I couldn't do a thing. And it was like the most embarrassing thing in my life, but at the same time, you know, it's what gave me that push to get good.
Right.
I never wanted that to happen again, you know?
Exactly. That's what's... See, you got a really interesting story, man. I mean, like, and I've said this before in previous streams on here on Fighters Corner, and that's that everybody's story is a little different. You know, never get the same stories, never happen the same way. And yeah, yours is interesting because, well, obviously you've been with the community for a long time. You talk about home gamers and DOA Central. Like, how many people can really talk about that? You know, very small group of people.
Oh man, I can only count like the people who were even on that website and active back then, like on my hand. Like, I don't even think Mr. Law was around back then. Like, that's how old this was. This is
a long time ago.
He came later. Man,
it's crazy. So obviously you played DOA 2 hardcore, but you also ended up playing DOA 2 Ultimate online. Was that?
Yeah.
Did that make you feel like you wanted to compete more with that, or you know, how did you feel when DOA Ultimate came out? Obviously, being the first online DOA game.
Okay, so a little bit about this. The reason I got an Xbox was for DOA 3, and I loved DOA 3, but I had nobody to play that game with, pretty much. You know, outside of like that one tournament situation. And so I remember looking on the early interwebs and seeing this project that Team Ninja was working on called Dead or Alive Online. I'm like, what is this? And that eventually became DOA 2 Ultimate. And so I had been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for this game to come out because I wanted to play with other humans, you know?
Right.
And, you know, back then, 3D, you know, Fighters Online, that wasn't a thing.
Right, it wasn't a thing.
It wasn't a thing. And so, yeah, it was huge. It was huge for me. I had been waiting with, you know, bated breath, waiting for this game to come out. And finally when it did, oh man, you could forgive the netcode back then because you were playing online, finally, you know?
Yeah.
And it feels like, wow, I mean, it was just like 8 months later we had DOA 4.
Right, and it was so crazy because
it was so fast.
Yeah.
It was so fast.
And there was like, it was the first time, you know, 3D Fighter had really been online. It was the first ever, like, to really like be out there with Xbox Live, mind you, and with the capability of like having big parties, being able to chat with so many people, tag team battle, all those things were like standard. You know what I mean? That's what I liked about how it all came out when Team Ninja brought out the title. It was just really cool how it all came together and how complete of a package it was.
Yeah, I mean, I still remember that one mode they had in DOA 2 Ultimate that I wish they would have brought back, and it was like the online survival mode, where it's like you could literally beat the guy in survival, and all the other players would be like jumping in trying to take you down. And, oh man,
it was intense, man. It was
great. I loved some of that old stuff that they were trying out back then.
Yep. Well, obviously you've played several different versions of DOA, rather it be DOA 2 or 3, 4. What would you say right now is like your go-to DOA if you had to pick a DOA right now?
Oh man, you're making me battle nostalgia here. That's horrible. See, I love them all for different reasons. Like, okay, I have to view DOA 2 Hardcore and DOA 2 Ultimate as completely different games because they really are. But I love them both for their level design. Not really for the game mechanics, but because they have the best levels in the series, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, they had really good ones.
DOA 2 Hardcore had like just the massive ones. They were so big. And DOA 2 Ultimate had some of the prettiest ones, just by far.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The DOA 2 Ultimate version of Dragon Hills is probably my favorite DOA stage ever made.
Yeah, it's really interesting how they decided to kind of edit that one, right? Because like everybody kind of got used to Dragon Hills, and then when you saw it in DOA 2 Ultimate, you're like, wait a minute, it's still kind of the same, but it has a new twist to it.
Yeah, exactly. As far as gameplay goes, I mean, I like all of them for different reasons, but I think DOA 3 is kind of like my favorite there just because the movement, like the character movement was really fast, the environmental interaction was really solid, there was a very light stun system, which is kind of what I prefer with the environment. So I kind of like that one as far as the gameplay went, and the counter system was very easy, so it felt like it was, you know, a game that was very easy for people to pick up and play.
Yeah, that's true. I remember now.
DOA 4, I think I respect that game more than I like it, because it was like the grand experiment. It was like, well, what happens when you take DOA and you make nothing guaranteed? And then you have a bunch of crazy stuff going on with cars hitting you and, you know, all this other stuff.
You know what I like? But they have some really cool stages too. You talk about like you are bringing back the memory lane here with what was it, the marketplace? Remember the marketplace one? That was
that was
cool.
a beautiful stage. That was a beautiful stage.
I liked going over the tables and then just knocking people down the stairs and stuff like that. It was intense.
Yeah, they had some stuff in DOA 4, you know, like the partitions and stuff that, you know, people would argue about whether or not they were a good thing, but I love the fact that the game tried to make all this crazy stuff work.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a grand experiment. And if I can say one thing, like, positive outside of that, that was the game where my involvement with the community really, you know, became a thing. That's where, like, the community really formed and became what it is.
Right, right.
And we couldn't have done it without that game. You know, it was kind of a divisive game in some ways, but a lot of people look back on it and have nothing but fond memories.
Yeah, I mean, and then that's when they introduced the different lobby system as well, and you had, well, yeah, because that would be right after DOA 2 Ultimate, so yeah, you're talking about 16 players, which was never done before.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of things that were going on, so yeah, I can completely agree with you on that. I was going to mention, or I was going to ask, actually, you being to so many events, what would be your most memorable event? Like, what is the event that you're like, okay, this event, this one did it for me. Like, I love this event. Rather it be, if you want it or not, whatever the case may be, rather it be recent or not, which one is the one that you just feel like, man, I'll never forget that event?
Oh, man. This is going to be a toughie. There were so many good events.
Even if it's just something that you could just remember recently and you're just like, you know what, I did like this one particular thing. You know what I mean?
You know, there's probably two events that really, well, maybe three that stick out in my head the most. First, of course, is all the way back in 2006 when we had DOA 4 at EVO.
Oh, yeah.
Just because, I mean, who could forget that? If you were there, you know.
Yeah.
You remember that.
I do.
You can't put it out of your head. I mean, the fact that, you know, we had intro music for all the players when they were getting up on stage for top 8 and all that, you know, it was just, it was super hype.
Yeah, that's true, man. Wow,
you had Just Stonin giving these crazy interviews going into his persona, and it was a time.
That's when I think it was game trailers, Attack of the Show or something like that. I think it was.
Yeah.
Game trailers was there.
There may still actually be some footage of that floating around on YouTube somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
The other one, this one was just a personal achievement for me because, you know, I place a lot, but I don't win all that often. So I think one of the ones that kind of like fed my ego early on, it was one of like the early GVNs. I can't remember if it was a Winter Brawl or a Summer Jam, but it was one of the ones where I ended up winning both the singles and the tag.
Oh, nice.
And I think I still got the trophies for them over there. It was, I guess says GVN on them. It doesn't tell me, but I remember I came home with the nastiest smirk after that tournament. Like that. Oh, man. And then, of course, you know, 2016. That was really the only... I did win the launch tournament, of course, but, you know, the grassroots tournament, that was like the one big DOA 5 grassroots tournament that I won. So that one holds a special place in my heart.
Right, right. And rightfully so. I mean, there was a lot of competitors there, about 100 players, right?
Yeah, there were a ton. Oh, man. And
then international, you're talking about international competition. You had to go through all of that.
Yeah, that's probably... That's got to be the hardest tournament I've ever played in. Like, with the lineup that we had.
It was intense. I think that was... I want to say that was my last competition, I think.
Probably was, yeah.
Yeah.
And low-key, though, I mean, I still feel like the only reason I won that tournament against Excalibur Blades, Like if he had decided to counterpick me, I think if he had gone Rachel or something back then, I probably would have been done. I felt like he decided mentally that in order to beat me, he had to pick Elliot. If he didn't do it with Elliot, it wasn't worth doing. And he got stuck in this mindset, I think. And
I see what you're saying.
For some reason, he did that, and I was able to beat him. If he had gone another road, I don't know if it would have happened, honestly.
Well, at the end of the day, I mean, he made the final decision. You know, he made the decision to do whatever it is he wanted to do, and you ended up coming out with the W, which obviously congratulations for that.
Yeah.
Anything special you did right after that moment? Like, did you go home and you're like, hey, you know, family, hey, friends? Did you do anything particularly special after winning that event?
Okay, so here's the weird thing. This happened at both the launch event and the Battle Royale finisher.
Okay.
At the moment I win the tournament, I feel nothing at all. It is absolutely bizarre, and it doesn't hit me until like a week later.
Really?
It is the weirdest thing. Yeah.
That's funny.
But I did find myself like constantly curious, like what are people saying about me right now? So I found myself like kind of like glued to Twitter, seeing if, you know,
just see what people would say, like, oh, did you see this or whatever.
Are they saying congratulations? Are they calling me a fraud? What's going on?
They wouldn't call you a fraud after going through all that. I shouldn't.
There's a few people out there, yeah. I mean, I have a surprising number of like very quiet fans, but yeah, there's some people out there who just can't stand to see me win anything. So,
well, I still want to congratulate you from that win. I know it was a little over a year ago, but how did you feel after winning that? Did you feel like there was a lot of pressure for you for the following year? Obviously, last year was the last Battle Royale, and you were in top 8. Did you feel like that pressure just carried over, or how did you feel overall for that one?
You know, leading up to the tournament, I felt a lot of pressure. As the tournament got closer and closer, and I was kind of getting distracted by other things in life at the time, I kind of came in and I was like, it would be really nice to win, but I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off this year, because I saw the way, you know, Psylogica had been playing, and I was just like, there are people in this event right now that want this win so much more than me. There is no way.
What would you say is a good tip maybe for somebody that's never been to an event but hears about these events, some of these events that I just went over on at the beginning of the stream, like, for example, maybe the European Cup online or Summer Jam, which will be happening in August. Like, what's kind of a good, you know, tip for them or advice that you would give them, you know, trying it for the first time?
Okay, so first, for the people who are too nervous to actually do it, my advice is just do it. Like, there's so many people who refuse to stick their foot in the door, and until you do, nothing's going to change. For the people who have gotten over that hurdle and who are about to either blow everyone away or get their butts kicked, the thing about losing, it's going to happen sooner or later, and the only thing you can do is take that information from your loss and let it make you stronger.
Right.
Ask yourself why you lost. Ask yourself, okay, is this mix-up I'm doing actually any good? Because he just blocked and threw me like 6 times in a row. Maybe it's not as good as I thought it was.
Right.
You know, a lot of people will do the same thing in a tournament over and over and over again, never questioning what they did, just thinking they got unlucky. And you can't win with that mindset.
Right.
I think reviewing your mistakes.
I think that's great advice. I think you're 100% right. I think being able to analyze what you did wrong and growing from that is important, instead of, like you just said, you can't make the excuse of like, oh man, that just, you know, I just got the bad end of the stick, because it's not always the case. That's not always going to be something that's going to happen all the time. Sure, there might be some instances where maybe you did something you didn't mean to, or maybe they did something they didn't mean to. It worked out in the end, or it didn't work out at the end. But I think being able to adapt, being able to see what's available to you in front of you, and just doing your research and making the best of the situation will make you grow a lot more than just giving up or just thinking that you just got unlucky that time. Exactly that.
I mean, you know, everybody loves a good excuse, but it's just, at the end of the day, it's not going to make you any stronger. It won't.
Right. Well, with that said, we want to put them skills to the test, Rikuto. I think it's time to put them to the test. I think we should go online and go ahead and have a few guests try to come at you And if they win, we'll be giving out some DLC for the winners. And if they don't win, well, no DLC will be given out. So I'm counting on you to not give out any DLC, okay, Rikuto?
Oh, I'm happy with that. I'm very stingy.
All right, so I'm going to exit out this mode. I'm going to go ahead and make a room. It will be public. You should be able to jump in there.
All right.
I won't make it too big, so it'll probably fill up fairly quickly for those of you guys just watching the stream right now. Let's see here. The room will be called Fighter's Corner for you guys watching right now on stream. We'll make it 9 slots. That way we have an extra slot available.
Sounds good to me.
All right, set up. So you guys are just tuning in right now on Twitch on the Dead or Alive channel. Definitely join up. It is a public room. You can join up. And obviously if it gets filled up, well, you're kind of out of luck there, but people will be coming in and out, so definitely come in. See if you can have a chance against Rikuto right now, against his characters. We got Rikuto in the room now. Let me pass over this thing here. All right, now you have control of it. So we got Airly. There we go.
All right.
So it's on Kumete. So Rikuto will remain on the top the entire stream, and then whoever wins will get DLC. If you win more than once, well, you just get multiple codes. So it's not like you can stop losing DLC. You can get as much DLC as you can as long as you get your win.
Couchly asks, what does Rikuto look like? The answer is, I am freaking adorable.
Exactly. There you go. Oh, my God. All right, so we got Rikuto versus Airly, I believe that was the name. Yeah, Airly. There we go. We're in Scramble. Rikuto gets hit by Airly.
25 win streak. Somebody's feeling confident, I can tell.
Oh, hey, I didn't even notice that. That's good. Thank you for pointing that out. 25 win streak. Nice combo throw. Oh, he's trying to get... This person's trying to get DLC.
I see that. I had to bust out the 66K.
Oh, wow.
Really?
The trash can saved Airly. I didn't think it was going to land that close over there.
That has never happened.
Someone might have to clip that in Tag Team Ninja Studio on that one. Nice combo throw into the wall. Not the one that shakes with the trash can, so no trash can coming out. 19 seconds on the clock.
Oh,
trying to rub and throw. Hits him with the down back punch. Counter hit, guaranteeing the final hit. Nice.
I love running up and just holding them. It's so disrespectful.
Nice hop. What's the mix up here? Ooh, nice offensive hold. We're going to take chunks right here. Round 2 and a great. Look like they're trying to get DLC. You're trying to get that win streak. I see what you're doing.
Exactly that. I got to crush those hopes and dreams now. Who needs an Azuna when you've got a DDT? Come on.
Right. Nice combo. Is it going to be a wrap here? That's a wrap. Ooh,
I got that win streak.
25 wins gone, just like that. You need to put a little badge right there on this chest right there for the 25 win streak.
I remember when you used to get like a little star, a little coin when you killed somebody who had a big win streak. I miss those times.
Yeah, I think it was 50, I believe. I think it was 50. If somebody had 50 over, I think you got a coin or something like that.
Yeah.
Some people are curious, you know, since you're they may be seeing you for the first time. Is Bayman your main character?
Oh, you better believe it.
Bayman your main character. Always been your main though?
I would say Bayman has been my main character since DOA 2 Ultimate. So
okay, yeah, that's your main then. And is there a secondary just in case?
Ooh, well that would be Leon.
All right, Leon. So Bayman.
That's for when I get ticked off.
You bring out Leon, you're just like, that's it. You're flying.
That's it, yeah. Bayman's for when I'm in control. Leon's for when I want to lose control.
Finishes the stream. Nice interruption. Guard break into the offensive hold. Completes. Oh my goodness. The life taken. It's incredible right here. Ooh. Rikuto's back is to the cliff here.
Oh. You think I will be intimidated?
Uh-oh. All right, repositions. Rikuto repositioned himself. Gets sat down into a stun. Does that complete? No, I didn't think it was going to reach. Uh-oh. Now early at the cliff right there, getting that extra damage. Nice positioning.
Down we go.
Oh, run up and throw.
What was that, the Manny special?
It might be the master special right there. We might have been watching some videos.
Come on, man.
Kokoro, one thing I did like about Kokoro is that she does seem to be very safe, though. She has a lot of safe options. So she can kind of poke a lot at you, but I feel like she struggles in the stun situation.
Bayman does not like characters who are safe. Oh, yeah. Oh, now I've got you. Oh. Now I've got you.
Oh, my goodness. 3 times in a row. And that's not like little small chunks either, man. That's like pretty big damage right there.
Oh, I hate that chain so much.
Goes for the mix-up right here. Nice. Breaking them ankles.
Oh, yeah.
Nice high counter throw. Taking 50% off easily. Oh, early with the mix-up into the power blow. And we get a bounce, too, so. Yep. Oh, nice.
Oh. Somebody wants that DLC.
Yeah, they definitely want the DLC 2-2. They didn't like how you beat them up last time, see? That's what it was. You took my win streak. That's what they're thinking right now. Oh, nice sidestep. Oh. No get-up kick from Early. Ooh. Nice. Low hold.
Early's learning here.
Yep. Finishes the string, gets hit, since rolling back. Nice ground throw. Early, no get-up kick. Tries to go for the low throw. Tank roll gets hit barely by the end frame, it looks like, of that down kick. Oh, that was just weird.
Oh, some deals.
DLC has been won by Airly. So Airly, if you're watching the stream, hopefully you're watching the stream, make sure you message me. You can see my name as Omasuta in the game room. So make sure you message me so you don't miss out on your DLC. I can make sure to give it to you. So congratulations to Airly for getting that win. We're going to see if anybody else or if Airly can probably get another win and get some more DLC. Remember, we have a limited time here. Unfortunately, it's not unlimited. So try to get your matches in while you still can against Rikuto right here.
Ninja Titan. Oh, man, it has been too long.
Oh, you recognize the name? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Ninja Titan goes all the way back to the Dotech website.
Oh, wow. That's true. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. You're right. I
introduced him to the community a long time ago after we got into a horrible online argument with each other.
It's crazy how we bond, right?
Yeah, exactly. But then again, at some point or another, I think I've argued with everybody on the internet.
Nice. Knockdown into the throw.
Ooh, that's going to hurt.
Advanced mid-kick hold. Breaking some legs. Oh, my goodness. The reads on this man right now. All right, gets him to the wall. Explosive. Get extra damage for the explosive. Oh, nice. Whip punishment right there from Rikuto. Goes for the ground throw. Oh, yeah. And the knees. The disrespect.
I saw that one on SmackDown.
Just to go for the low sweeps. Reads the low sweeps. Really nice read. Follows up with the combo throw. 2-0 right now. Ninja Titan struggling to get around right now. Nice throw. Does not finish the combo throw. Rikuto. Quick juggle. Goes for the low throw offensive hold situation. Oh, breaks the throw. But of course, being Bayman has the advantage. Oh, the backbreaker. I forgot which event it was. I think it was ESL because you participated in ESL as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember you were doing like back-to-back backbreakers, dude. It was just, it was rough. I was like, oh my God.
You know, sometimes when they look a little hold happy, I just remind them that it's not always a great idea.
Exactly. And that's what's really cool about DOA. It's just like, you know, you get into that mindset, you start reading people's mind. You're like in their head, you know what I mean?
Oh, and here's another one. You can just call me Miss Cleo.
Right. Here we go. Back against the wall, useful. Gonna get bounced into it. Goes for the throw. Has the advantage still. Nice launch. Against the wall. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a ricochet. It was not. Trying to get some momentum going here. Get some mid punch. Nice offensive hold. Finishing off that round.
We don't tolerate ninjas in my house.
No ninjas here.
Nope.
Nice defensive hold. What's the mix-up here? Goes for the ground throw. Nice. Low hold. Low advance hold. Taking massive damage. Able to still get a combo. Trying to go for the mix-up. He's not successful with it. You not only go. You didn't even have to do that. You just did it. You could have just done a regular.
Did it. I mean, if you can kill him, you might as well make it look good.
Right. Before not understanding that there's still advantage there. Oh, nice evasion from Evil. Goes for the launch.
Woo.
Oh, drops the juggle though. Goes for the jab and throw. Okay.
Oh!
Oh, he probably could have done the actual throw, and I think that would have killed. Oh, no, it still kills. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll get it. High counter, that's going to hurt.
Double low sweep into the cartwheel. Down for a punch into the critical burst.
Somebody wants some DLC. I can feel it.
Backbreaker coming out of Rikuto into the low throw. Getting all that extra damage for free. The low throw standing throw does not kill Rikuto though. Still, beats out the get up kick.
You don't say that every day.
Yeah, that doesn't happen often. Very risky, but in this case, it worked out for him. Nice whip punishment from Rikuto into the backbreaker. Tries to go for the low throw. Did not get it this time. Nice advance hold. Big damage coming out of that, about 30% just off of that high counter hold, advance and high counter hold. Oh, guarantee low throw. What's the follow-up? Oh, tries to go for the defensive hold. Does not get it.
Ooh, he wants it.
He definitely trying to get it.
Oh.
Was not protecting the ankles, though.
Ankles are important.
Casually just trying to have Hayate win, but unfortunately not this time.
No, if you can't stand, you can't fight.
Mustafa, I'm trying to remember exactly what region he's from. I know he's over there overseas, or at least in the European region. Just trying to remember.
Yeah, he is a European. I'm blanking on it right now.
I forgot, but he's definitely an international player that's competed in several ESLs. In fact, he'll probably be participating tomorrow at the ESL European Cup that happens every Saturday. Again, that information was posted in the chat, and it'll be posted at the end of the stream as well for you guys that are in the European region watching the stream right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Here we go. Rikuto versus Mustafa. He's going to bring out the Hayabusa shenanigans. Let's see what he does. Guard break. It's the low hits.
Okay.
Kick.
This is about to get very tricky.
Oh, sit down stun into the back. Will he get this? Yes, he does. Oh, nice block, but the tank roll into the offensive hold. Grabs Mustafa, breaks the neck. One up and throw.
Oh, this is going to hurt a little bit.
Another forward throw off to the cliff. Took the first round.
It.
Yeah, he looks like he's trying to get it. Oh, it goes for the wake up. Oh, barely. It looked like you almost had him there.
Yeah, almost.
Oh, it goes for the mix up here. Oh, advance.
Oh, he really wants it.
He's bringing out all the trickery, I see.
Why did you have to teach all the Hayabusa players how to do that?
I didn't teach anything.
This is a problem now.
I didn't teach anything.
Yeah, you did. I think I'm not onto you.
Nice offensive hold. Breaks it. Not enough to get out of the offense right here, but he does get the advance. Mid punch hold. It's the combo into the wall. That's good for the guillotine throw. Unsuccessful.
Oh, I cannot believe that connected.
It looked like you had it. I guess it was just a little bit.
Oh, repeat Azuna's.
Nope, didn't get it. Oh, something happened. I don't know what's going on. I think he thought he won.
Hey, he wants to not take it.
Oh, he had a disconnection or something happened there.
Oh, you gotta be.
What are the chances? What happened, Mustafa? There must have been a disconnect. Somebody tripped over his cord and disconnected his PlayStation.
Oh, man.
Not the way to go out.
I don't know. I think he earned it. I think he earned it.
I'll have a discussion with Mustafa afterwards. We'll see what happens so we can investigate the issue. Now we got Jaeger. Jaeger, I believe this is the Jaeger that competes at the tournament, correct? Yeah.
This is our Jaeger, I believe.
Cool, cool. So we're going to get to see if Jaeger will be able to get a W for that DLC.
Alright, do I remember how to fight FaZe?
Here we go.
I better remember really fast.
Yeah, FaZe 4, definitely high damaging character once he gets going, but not one of the safest ones.
Ooh, okay.
You're coming in strong, has a big life lead here. Oh, we tried to do it for the run-up and throw. Did not work, tank roll. Perfect timing. Oh, wow, what an exchange. Oh, nice block, dude.
It wasn't enough. There we go. That's how I like to open.
Nice advanced mid-punch hold. Just come in. Unsafe right there, but was not able to get it. Into the wall?
Yes!
No, backbreaker. Oh my goodness, I didn't think that was going to kill.
Oh, they never think it'll kill.
Uh-oh, limbo stun. Oh, was able to stagger escape quick enough after the follow-up stun. Very nice. Backbreaker again. Oh my goodness. Advanced mid-kick hold, taking massive damage. Oh my goodness, another advanced hold.
This is what we call the avalanche of pain.
Oh, and he has a win streak. He's trying to get that win streak. He's trying to get the win streak, and he's trying to get the DLC.
One. Oh, come on. You gotta let me finish the DDT.
Oh, unable to get it. Heavy class. Oh, goes for the throw. I didn't think he was going to get it. Looked like you were still in animation, but he's able to pull that off. 2 rounds
Run up
apiece,
and
though.
need me in the face.
We're still at the top area of the level, which is surprising. Nice punishment. Guard break into the mix-up. Oh, nice tank roll and evasion. Wow. You don't see that often.
I thought that would have landed, but oh well.
Might have been a crouching backdash. Oh, was not having the mix-up this time. Let's see here. Ooh. Nice punishment. Here we go, Jaeger. Looking like he may be losing this one, or maybe not. Oh, goes for the launch. Nice.
Oh, that win streak is mine.
So you got a 25 win streak under your belt and a 50-man win streak under your belt. You're just taking all the win streaks today.
The soul of champions.
All right, so we got 361 Assassin. Gonna try to get a DLC code right here against Rikuto. For those of you guys just tuning in right now, you guys can always catch these streams. They happen every other Friday, so we just had one obviously today, and then there will be another one in 2 weeks. So make sure you follow the channel, trigger the notifications so that way you don't miss any of the live streams that are happening live. Now, I did want to let everybody know, those of you guys are just tuning in, that at the end of the stream, I will go over a little bit of the Did You Know video that just got uploaded last week, in regards to the ground game. So after this, and after Rikuto has had his fun taking win streaks, we'll go over that for a brief second. So definitely don't go anywhere, because we'll have a few more matches. We don't have many matches left, but we'll have a few more, and then we'll go over that. But right now, in the meantime, Rikuto putting down the beatdown on 361 Assassin.
There's only one assassin here.
Right? It's the one carrying out the beatdown right now.
Here we go.
Oh, it was not expecting the follow-up. It's a little bit deceiving, plus it has mad range, too. Launch into the air. It's the ground throw. Okay. Nice. About 35%, just like that. Wow. Talk about whiff punishment at its finest right there.
Everybody always thinks, Payman's got no range, and then you just you throw that out of nowhere. It's like the catapult.
Yeah, it is. Now, he definitely has some of those range moves. They're a little slower, but the range is there for sure. Oh, a taunt!
What are we doing?
That's got to be a button input error. It had to have been. There's no way.
Who do you think you're dealing with?
Who do you think you are right now? Oh, wow. Reads the offensive hold, throws you. But the get-up kick will end this match right here. Shouts to 361 Assassin for giving it a shot, though. We got Rocket Fan, and then, of course, Ninja Titan will be coming up again, trying to get some DLC. The DLC that's being given out is is already predetermined. One of them is gonna be for those of you guys asking on the stream, it'll be one of the.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, you got Alpha 152. You gotta be careful. Just standing there though. AFK? No, not AFK.
Not AFK.
It's one of the mashup DLCs, just so you guys know. One of them is one of the mashup DLCs, and then another one will be a 50th anniversary DLC, just so you guys know. That's what's being given out. Did want to give a heads up. These are North American codes. I don't have any European codes at this time, so just keep that in mind. They are North American codes, and they're still valid for you guys that win it. It's just you guys have to understand that it will not transfer into a European account. So FYI, I've mentioned this in previous streams, just mentioning it again now. And we will have more streams on Xbox. We had a previous stream on the Xbox 2 weeks ago, and we will have more on Xbox as well. We're not forgetting about our Xbox fam over there. Rocket's fan is not doing anything related to Rockets right now. Looking like it's just laying on the floor right now. It's not looking
Maybe a
good.
slingshot.
I think you got this person afraid to attack.
That's what it feels like, yeah.
Uh-oh.
As if Alpha wasn't random enough. Oh my god.
Oh, the pushback on that one is what major.
Yeah.
Avoid it. Into the offensive hold. That's a safe option. One more hit. Oh, nice.
There we go.
So shots to Rocket for giving it another shot. Giving it a shot. Rikuto still beating people. Well, I didn't even get to see the score. You've only lost one, right? I believe. Yeah, one. Yeah.
I've only lost one.
And then the other one was Mustafa. I don't know what happened there, but I will communicate to him to see what's going on. So Ninja Titan back at it again. We're bringing out the Iron. Okay. So Rikuto, I'd say we probably have time for 2 more matches after this match, okay?
All right. Ah, I need that neck.
Oh, while rising kick. Okay, didn't see that coming.
Oh man, he's channeling his DOA too. All right.
All right, so in this area, we got the pillars in the background. Got to be careful with that.
You know what? I want to put him off the cliff, so let's see if I can be sneaky about this.
Oh,
okay, maybe not. Maybe not.
Uh-oh.
He learned not to open with the low punch.
He's like, I didn't like getting advanced held last time.
No, nobody likes that.
Oh, he hesitated big time right there. Oh, hesitated after the launch as well.
I'm gonna bully him now.
Oh, off the cliff. Oh, whiffing a big back kick. Ends up getting punished for that. 1 round apiece now. We're in the water area. Slip stuns are active now.
Here we go. Time to drown.
Oh. What's the mix-up here? Backs off. Ninja Titan trying to get his bearings together. Almost gets hit by that. Okay, playing the stun game was not successful with the launch. Ends up drinking more water. Nice launch. Oh, drops the juggle. Oh, nice low kick hold though.
Probably the coolest hold in the game.
Yeah, I like that. I like that one. Oh, he was about to go for the guard break and ends up getting hit midair. 2-1. Ninja Titan seeing if he can close off another round. Runs up and throws. Okay. What's the mix up after this? Backs off. Goes for the offensive hold. Critical burst out of Rikuto.
Here we go. A little bit of pain.
Combo throw successful. Oh, Ninja Titan was waiting to see what Rikuto was going to do. Rikuto does not take a bite.
Ooh.
Oh, guess that. Guarantees a throw. Is that game? Oh, it is. It is game.
That's game. Bit of a good fight there.
He did. He did. It looked like he was going to take a second round, but was not able to keep the momentum going. Ends up losing that one in the end. All right, so we got D20 Watt, and then we have our Familia. We'll go ahead and go all the way up to Jaeger. We'll go up to Jaeger, and then we'll stop it right there for the fights.
Oh, he wants a mirror match.
Oh, this will be interesting. How do you feel? How do you feel? That's a good question right there. How do you feel about mirror match? Some people feel very uncomfortable about that. How about you?
I mean, I always expect that, you know, because there's so few Bayman players out there, I always feel like they're going to do what I would do, but they never do. So it's weird.
Right. They throw out the opposite.
Exactly.
Nice whip punishment right there. Into the launch. Backbreaker.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh, read that like a book. Wow. Good hold.
And even I don't use that move that much. So that's like super rare.
I didn't even think he was actually going to go for it. For some reason, I thought he was going to do something else.
That's the one I like.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Advancement punch hold into the wall, taking massive damage. That was like about 40% health just on that hold.
There we go.
Nice interruption, stopping the tank roll there. Ooh, trying to do some whip punishment of his own. Does the tank roll afterwards. Gets the offensive hold, breaks it. Nice throw from Rikuto. Goes to the launch, ground throw. Here we go.
Very smart, very smart.
He's like, here's some of your medicine. That's what he's trying to do.
Trying to show me up.
Yep. Breaks the throw. Backs off a little bit. Has the life lead though, so he's doing good, better than the previous rounds. Goes for the launch. What's the mix up here? Goes for the defensive hold.
DDT.
So
He wanted to be cool.
He's on the board now, so 2-1. A nice hold.
Come on now, I invented that mix-up.
Ooh, almost got hit by that one. Oh, wow. Interruption in mid-string right there. Nice sidestep into the stun. Launch into the air, since rolling back. Oh, into the tank roll. Very nice. Is this going to be it? I think so. Yep.
That's it.
3-1. Great play from D20 Watt, but just not enough to take down Rikuto-san.
But I give him, you know, an extra pizza sticker because he used Bayman.
Right.
We got a U+ rank individual here. This could be a problem.
Yeah, and I believe this player has competed at ESL as well. I'm trying to remember the name that they use for ESL, but I'm almost 100% positive that they go by a different name on there. So definitely has some experience in online play competitions. So let's see what our Familia does here. I think they go under Big Red or something like that, I believe. I could be wrong.
Oh.
Oh, nice evasion from the high kick. Ooh. Low kick hold.
Don't get hit, don't get hit.
Oh my goodness, into the power blow. That'll be a wrap
There
for this
we
one.
go. Comeback factor.
I like how you were focused. You're like, don't get hit. Into the barrel for the RPG. What's the mix up here? Nice. Launch it to the air, into the wall. Yes, wall flat. Gets the advantage.
There we go.
All right, 2-0. Our Familia struggling to get around in right now.
Opening with a throw. That's gutsy.
That's offensive hold. Another offensive hold. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, back turn. Nice low hold. Tries to go for the throw. Wow, that was really, really risky. Breaks
Yeah,
it.
it was.
Oh
No! No!
It looked like you had the critical burst, and then you didn't have the critical burst, and it looked like you had the tank roll, and then you didn't have the tank roll.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice interruption. Into the wall, into the critical burst, actually. Then into the wall. Critical burst from Alpha Familia. We're going to hit the helicopter.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Yep. Here we go.
Ow!
Oh, tries to go for an extended combo, but Bayman being heavyweight was unable to complete it. What's the mix up here? Oh.
There we go. Spinning kick ends it.
Very good play, though. Now we have the final match of this stream right now. Jaeger versus Rikuto. Let's see what we can make happen. Looking like he's going to stick with phase 4. And Rikuto, of course, with Bayman. Here we go. Oh, goes for the... I wonder if he... That's really strange. Move to pick.
Hey, I won't question it if it works.
Yeah, it did work. Does not break the throw. Nice. Here we go. No wake up kick. Gets hit by the...
Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. Oh, that's a problem.
This is where phase 4 excels a lot. Backbreaker. What's the mix-up? Into the ground throw. Uh-oh, he should have broke that. Oh, my goodness. What a comeback, dude.
All it needs is one backbreaker.
Yep.
Can't fight without a spine. I mean, unless you're alpha, but, you know.
Right. Don't have nothing. There we go. Launch to the air. Nice. Ooh, gets hit on the offensive hold on high counter. Breaks the final hit, though. That's the big damage part right there. Low get a kick. Ooh, parry. Into the offensive hold. 2-0. Jaeger looking like he might be struggling to get around this time. Here we go, sit down. To the wall. Takes about 30% health. Back turn. Interruption by Rikuto. Into the wall. What's the mix up here? Ooh, guard break. Put more advantage on the screen. Unbelievable.
Oh, I messed it up. I messed it up.
It shouldn't be over yet, I think. Just a little bit left. Oh, no, never mind. The explosive.
Yeah. That's going to hurt a little bit.
Super logic throw. Oh, did not hit it. Maybe
drops it.
Here we go.
Ooh, sidestep. Not going to serve you, though.
Oh, whiffs the kicks completely. Punished for that. This is going to be it right here. That'll be it for this one. Well, let's go ahead.
All right, that's it, yeah?
Yep, that'll be it. So let's see what we ended up here with. 11-1, or 11-1.5, we're going to say. Let's go ahead and back out. And Really good play from you, Rikuto. As always, you know, it's to be expected. You've done really well with the series, and obviously you've done well in tournaments. I do want to thank you for coming to the stream and spending some time here with the community. I appreciate that a lot.
Oh, of course. I mean, anytime. This community's been my home for as long as I can remember now.
Yeah, I mean, you've been.
So I'm not going anywhere.
You've been a part of it for a long, long time. So it's great to see you still here and enjoying the game and having a lot of love for it. And one thing I did want to say was, where can any of the people that are watching the stream right now, you know, follow you? You know, where can they find you? Maybe if they have questions, maybe they want Bayman tips or something like that. Is there somewhere they can follow you, rather it be Twitter, Facebook, Twitch?
Of course, I am on Twitter and Facebook. On Twitch, my channel is Rikuto01.
Okay.
I do stream DOA on there. So, but even if I'm streaming something else, you're welcome to come in there and, you know, ask me for Bayman advice. I'd be happy to jump on. You know, I'm still very active in the DOA community, so by all means, if you have any DOA related questions or just want to hang out, look me up.
Perfect, perfect. Awesome, man. Well, again, thank you for coming into the stream. If you guys have any questions for him, definitely hit him up. Check out his channel. We do appreciate your time, Rikuto, and we hope to see you at future events. I'm not sure if you have plans to be at Summer Jam, but if you're there, that'll be great.
No, I believe I should be at Summer Jam. It's on the agenda.
Gotcha.
We'll go with that for now.
Gotcha, gotcha. Well, appreciate your time, brother. Take it easy, and we'll chat later.
Back at you.
All right, guys. We're going to quickly go over some of the stuff that was just talked about at the beginning of the stream. Again, shout-outs to Rikuto, really great Bayman player. Was the winner of the Battle Royale 2016 Grand Finals. He knows his stuff, guys. He knows his stuff. Definitely check him out. I posted his his channel on the stream, and I'm going to also post the information that I talked about earlier at the beginning of the stream, which was if you are new to the series, and maybe you just downloaded Core Fighters, there's been over 10 million people that have downloaded Core Fighters. Definitely check it out. You can definitely check out the Did You Know series, which helps you kind of get into the game and it's starting to get a little more complex. And some of that we're going to go over today because it was Ground Game was the last video that came out. So we're just going to quickly touch on that. But if you want to go to the channel and check out the Did You Know series, there's the channel in the chat. Again, guys, for all you guys in the European region, ESL's happening tomorrow. Remember, 100% free to register. Winner does get a DLC season pass. Don't miss out on that. 100% free. You can register through the website, through that link that I just provided, or you can register through your PlayStation 4 on the events and tournaments section. They have an ESL Cup there for Dead or Alive. For those of you guys trying to put your knowledge to the test offline in North America, we have Summer Jam coming up. The registration details and all the information into Summer Jam is in the chat as well. With that said, we're going to go into training mode real quick. We're just going to talk about the ground game very quickly. It's a lot to go over in a quick 3-minute or 4-minute video, so I'm going to try to go over it in a little more detail here for you guys to understand it and how you can, you know, how it can help you in the long run whenever trying to hit somebody when they're on the ground and when they're not on the ground. So I'm going to pick a very simple stage just to kind of keep things consistent. We'll go with this one. All right, so the first thing you want to do, this is one of the things that I mentioned during the Did You Know video, is that you want to have your fight screen info on. So to go to fight screen info, if you're on player 1 side, you want to have the move details for player 1, which is the left side, or player 2 if you're on player 2 side. Just depends on where you have your controller. So make sure you have that on. And the first thing you need to understand is to have the computer to record nothing, absolutely nothing. This ensures that they lay on the ground at that specific time. And that specific time, in this case, will be 30 frames. You see how it says advantage 30 frames? That's the amount of frames you have that you can actually do before you can actually hit them. So if it's 30 frames, most likely a move like this will probably hit, see? Because you're adding all those frames in the middle where it says frame 21 plus the 2 frames in the middle in parentheses plus the 7 frames. So there's a lot of frames and a lot of technical stuff going on here, guys. So I'm not trying to lose you guys, so I'm going to try to keep it simpler than that. Now, what I did say is if you use a wall, it makes your life a heck of a lot easier. So if I were to do something like a quick and easy combo, and I wanted to use, let's say, something to force them up, I can do something like this. And it'll tell you how much frames you have right there. So right there, I have a total of 46 frames. In this case, I can even shorten the frames. I can buffer in other moves to shorten that advantage, because I don't technically have a move that's 46 frames that can give me something that would hit the floor. Even my slowest move, which is the ninja slide, will make it very difficult. So I'm going to show you that real quick. See, it wouldn't hit. Even though that move is about 30 frames or so, it's still not going to hit because I have a total of 46 frames. So keep that in mind. All this stuff is going to be really... All this stuff really matters in regards to the frames, because if you're not following the frames, then it's gonna you're always gonna be just kind of shooting in the dark, guessing what works and what doesn't work. And the frame data, the built-in frame data that this game provides for you, is very, very helpful. It helps you with so many things, guys. The more you get used to using this information, the better it'll be for you in the long run, and you'll be able to do some of the setups that even Rikuto was doing, actually. Some of the setups that he was doing where he would roll in there and try to go for a throw, and even though the throw missed, he still has the advantage. But if the person decides to lay on the floor, he'll get the throw. Really cool and unique situations like that. So here we go. Again, going into the wall, you can use a throw to buffer in another move to still give you the advantage, but setting up the next following move. So if I wanted to, I can do something like this. Set it up like that. I have 14 frames, so I do have a 14 frame move. We already discussed how these frames land. It will technically land on the 16th frame, so as long as you hit them within the first or second frame while they're on the floor, you'll be okay, because you technically cannot hit somebody until after the 14th frame anyway. 14 frames or plus 14 frames is showing that they're invulnerable at least for those 14 frames until the 15th frame when you can hit them. So here we go again. I'm going to show you a quick setup. I can do a back throw real quick and then hit him with that, forcing him up. Now, there's other setups that I have not discussed about in the Did You Know video. So this is kind of like an exclusive. And, you know, this will be talked about later on down the road after I explain other things within the game that I think are important before stepping into this level. But you can also do different things like making your opponent get up and making them block or try to see where you can land as they get up. So if I do something like this, I can do something like that, like a charge attack. That specific charge attack lands exactly as they get up and ends up becoming something more complex, going into like unholdable territory and stuff like that. But again, the ground game will help you see that. So like right now we were going over the fact that they didn't tech roll, which was recording it, making sure they did nothing, and you get to see what they do, how much advantage you have if they don't tech roll off the ground. But if they decide to tech roll, you want to know exactly how much advantage you have after that. You want to know what is the amount of advantage, how much pressure do you have if you decide not to go for the wake-up attack. So let's say we do this, right? And they get up. It says you're plus 35, but the reality of it is you're actually plus more frames. So how do you measure that? How can you tell how to do that? Well, there's another thing that I'm going to go over right now. Again, this is stuff that hasn't even been discussed yet, but since you're tuning in right now, you can get to learn this right now. You can set them into the ground, and when they lay on the ground, you see how the ticker stops ticking once they get off the ground, the moment they get off the ground. And I'm going to pause it several times so you guys can see this real quick. So it goes all the way to the ground. It's about to hit 35, and then it stops counting. Did you notice that right there? It'll say advantage 35, and it just stops counting. But what you can do is you can show that data, which is considered hidden frame data. Now, hidden frame data is only possible because the game provides all this extra frame data, and it has a counter in real time. As long as you can fool the counter to keep counting, it'll keep showing all the frames that you have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the computer actually just hold randomly, and you're going to see how they do that real quick. So they get up, then they'll hold. See that? I'm going to do it one more time. They'll get up, and then they'll hold. So what that does is it triggers the game to keep counting after you hold as well. So this is a real cool trick. A lot of people do not know about this, guys. So I'm going to repeat this again. A lot of people do not know about this trick, but it's very helpful to understand as far as how many overall frames of advantage you actually have if someone decides to tech roll off the ground. So you go like this, and this is a simple setup. I'm sorry, I did a back throw. I didn't have to do a back throw. You can do a back throw, you can do anything because you have so much advantage after this situation that you can buffer in a bunch of different moves. But I'm going to just do a quick hold setup. So I held once, I held twice, and I still had, it says 0, but that's incorrect. So I'm going to hold 3 times. See? So because I held 3 times, you have to count the first 2 holds, which is a total of 31 frames. So that'll be 62 frames plus an additional 2 frames. I'm sorry, an additional 4 frames, which would make it a total of 66 frames. So I'm actually plus 66 after I knock him into the wall right here. Plus 66, which is a lot of frames. But the game doesn't show you off the bat, and I'm showing you a secret in order to see that. So hopefully you guys can kind of mess with this, and it kind of gives you a better idea that, wait a minute, even though it says I'm only plus 35, the reality of it is I have a lot more frames. I can probably do a whole combo string and end up hitting in the last hit. See? Because you have so much advantage. So always remember this, and especially when it comes to when they tech roll off of combos as well. See, it says 0, right? But we all know that's not true because you can start running as they're getting up. You obviously have the advantage there. The game is not showing it to you, but there's a way to show you that hidden data. So you hold, and boom, it's right there. It tells you how much there is. It starts counting. It's a very, very neat trick. It's used by a lot of the players to help figure out what moves you can use to land on specific frames and to help you position yourself accordingly as well. So again, that'll help you doing this, having the computer hold, and then you holding at the same time will help you determine that, as well as, in some cases, having to hold multiple times and adding up those frames. Who would have thought you'd be doing math homework when you're playing this game? This is just how it works, guys. And it's a basic fundamental to this Dead or Alive fighting experience. So it's something that if you want to take your fighting game levels to the next level, you obviously want to test this out, try it out, see if it can help you in any way. And this goes for any situation. It doesn't have to be those kind of setups. You can do this, you can hold afterwards, and it'll tell you right there, 29 frames right there. You have 29 frames to do whatever you want and go into whatever particular setup you want to do. So in this situation, I can do something like launch him into the air, do this. Even though it says 0, we know that's not true because if I had the computer attack me, it wouldn't work the same way. Check this out. There's no way I'm 0. I can run up and jab him. Oh, hold on. Let me reset that. There you go. See? You have the advantage. But if you want something to land a little more specific, you can do something like this. And line it up. Making your job a lot easier, lowering the chances of them sidestepping, lowering the chances of them holding you. There's a lot of things that by reading the frames and being able to do the right move at the right time, it lowers and limits a lot of the defending person's options. So that way it helps you keep the offensive momentum going, and as well as for when they tech roll and when they don't tech roll. Of course, if they don't tech roll, you just read the data as it reads normally right there. See, when they don't tech roll, that's the data you're paying attention to, especially off the wall as well. Whatever the wall says right here, that's the data you're paying attention to as well. If they lay on the floor, then you got to determine, okay, what's a good move to do that will land on those frames right there? And that's, for me, it would be something as simple as this. Forces them up, keep the momentum going, and put the pressure on them again. So hopefully this will make a little more sense, or at least explain in more detail what I was going through or what I was talking about in the Did You Know video. Hopefully this was helpful. I do appreciate you guys coming into the stream. We thank everybody that's a part of this Dead or Alive streaming experience here. And if you missed it, don't worry. The VODs are on the channel. You guys can check out all the previous streams. We were able to recuperate one of the streams that was deleted on Twitch by a weird Twitch bug that they were experiencing. So definitely check them all out. They're also available on YouTube. So if for some reason you can't watch them on Twitch, these do get uploaded to the YouTube channel on the Team Ninja channel. So if you guys can't catch it here, you can go to youtube.com/Team Ninja Studio, and you can catch all the information on there. Again, guys, if you have any questions, tag Team Ninja. You can even put hashtag DOA5 last round, and we can check out the comments and questions that you may have, whether it be on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or Twitch. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Thanks again. Shout-outs to Rikuto. Definitely check him out. Check out his channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Rikuto, for coming into the stream and being a part of this experience. And we hope to catch you guys on the next stream. Peace out, my ninjas.